What's up, the collective? This is Galactic, and I have a channeling video for you. Okay, so as I was chilling, I was meditating, and I heard, get up and send the collective this reading. So this is for all signs: earth, air, fire, water. You may have these in your birth chart. Okay, if you do, that's totally fine. Always remember that energy is fluid. Feel free to switch roles as need be. Okay, and we finna tap in. All right, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. All right, to show me some love. So as I was chilling, I heard, get up and send the collective a reading. So they gave me the movie Avatar, right? So it could be, okay, so first of all, let's start with the movie. For those that saw the movie, you remember when they went on some type of adventure. I'm going to say adventure, okay? Like some type of field trip. And it was like some type of competitive, they saying, cycle or situation, okay? So it was like groups of people that was against the avatars, because the avatars, they had all the knowledge, the resources. They was off the grid, okay? So they was off the grid, all right? And they was living abundantly, you know, the regular life like that everybody want, okay? This ideal life that everybody want and trying to create for themselves. So now we taking it back to it being in the 3D, which is the physical, which is us now, us beings, okay? And that's why I described it as an adventure, all right? So basically, in the 3D, it was this guy that was in a wheelchair that I believe he used to have like a hard life. I just heard a hard, rough life. I'm hearing that one song, it'd be like, it's a hard not life for us. It's a hard, like, I think I'm saying it right. But that's what they playing. All right, so they could have been in the streets. They could have been out here, you know, making shit happen, you know, grinding and shit like that. All right, so they had a hard life. They've been through wars, struggles, and whatever you know what I'm saying? Like, you could think of, because he was in a wheelchair, right? So in the midst of him being in that little situation, he lost his brother that was part of the army, I'm getting, all right? Because I think they was the avatars in the movie. They was in the army, all right? So he ended up filling in his brother position, right? The position that everybody wanted him to be in. When they saw the brother as being successful, got something going for themselves, or whatever you could think of, all right? So when they look at the other brother, they was twins. There we go. There was twins. So this could be like a twin flame connection. I just heard they was twins. All right. So they was twins. So it was just like opposite. So one of the twins used to live, you know, that hard life, you know what I'm saying? And then the brother used to live into another dimension. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they was like comparison. And I guess the brother had to show off this persona that he was this bad guy to the collective, to the people that he hung around, the environment. You know what I'm saying? So now it takes me back to where the brother, the twin that was alive, because the other brother that was in the military ended up dying. So they switched roles. So it's like he had to be in his brother's shoes, right? He couldn't literally be in his brother's shoes because he was in a wheelchair. All right. Trigger warning. So I'm not making fun of nobody or nothing like that, but I'm talking about the movie. He couldn't really feel in his shoes because he couldn't do or take the necessary steps to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because of his situation. All right. So he couldn't really do and move how his brother was moving because he felt like he was handicapped and he couldn't do anything. But, you know, the universe switched some shit up, all right? So to where he able to fill his brother's shoes. He able to fill the mission, all right? He able to complete the mission, all right, that his brother couldn't finish. So it was like he got a second chance at life all over again. So everything went backwards to where, you know, it was showing us how the brother ended up in a wheelchair and how he ended up meeting the military people, and then him being able to get promoted into the military base to go to this adventure, field trip, explore. And that's what his brother was doing, all right? He didn't know this, all right, because he wasn't as close to his brother, or he he wasn't able to, basically. So, all right, so now, how many minutes I am? Okay. 555, you can be seeing 555, 55, 10 could be significant for those. Okay, now it goes to where the brother they get the showing him, it's like a job, right? This is his job. The people get to showing him, interviewing him, showing him around, showing him what this do, showing him what this technology do. So he's get to exploring. So he's documenting himself by talking to a camera, which he didn't feel comfortable doing, because he wasn't comfortable doing it. He just felt like, why do I need to talk to a camera? Like he felt that he never did it before, so it was just like, like what I'm doing. Like when I started doing, tarot and was told my YouTube channel and was told to speak out to the camera, I didn't feel comfortable doing it, because it's just like me, like I'm cool, you know what I'm saying, I don't really talk to myself. So I talk like within myself. So I don't really talk like how I'm doing right now, but technically I'm not talking to myself, because those of you that's watching and has been guided to my channel is listening and watching. So technically, you know what I'm saying? So basically, that's how I feel. So I feel where he was coming from, where he didn't feel comfortable talking to the camera. Then he gets to being comfortable by talking to the camera and documenting everything that was going on as time take place while he was in another dimension or in another situation or another, environment. All right, so boom. They have to go to sleep to get out the 3D dimension in order to go to the 5D and meet the avatars, right? So it's like an outer body experience. You could be seeing 444. That could be significant, all right? That's protection, all right? So y'all, those of you who are protected, we are protected. All right, so they go into the coffin to meet the avatars. So then they already had hidden agendas. They already had malicious, you know what I'm saying? Confirmation, because I'm burping. So they already had hidden agendas or whatever the case may be. So boom. So the guy, he get to meet everybody. He get comfortable. He getting out of his comfort zone. He meeting things. He meeting other beings or other beings, and get to explore their side of things and how they live and how they be able to navigate and, create this blissful thing that they were surrounded by. He didn't know that he was sent into a mission to do those things, right? He didn't know why he was sent to the 5D with the avatars to do that until later on in the movie. All right. So they giving me a series. They telling me to give y'all a little clip of it, because this could be taking place right now in the 3D. But something happened in the 5D with you and a particular person that you were on a mission with. Y'all both was on a mission, but somebody don't know what mission that they were sent into doing, right? They were sent on a mission unknowingly by these communities and these environments and these people and these other entities, right? So he went in and got to explore and end up falling in love with this family. It's some type of spiritual family, a group of family, like the key to life, I'm hearing. These people did have the key of life. They knew how to live. And you know what I'm saying? They had the blueprint to life, right? And he felt it bad once he ended up finding out why he was sent on that mission and what his brother really was doing. He felt it bad because he began to love him. He started being comfortable with them, right? He got to learning things on his own, even though they was, two different people. They was two different races, probably two different ages or whatever the case may be, came from different backgrounds, different religions, and all this stuff like that. He was against it at first, but then he ended up loving it because he began to finding out about himself. Because the family was showing him that in order to do this, you have to tap in within yourself. You have to connect and get grounded with yourself to receive those things, right? So then he ended up coming in to protect that family against the people. He ended up switching sides. He ended up becoming to protect that family that he ended up falling in love for. Now they at war. So it could be some type of situation going on where some families at war with each other, or your person, your twin flame, because I got twin flames. These people was twins. So I'm getting like your twin flame family could have not liked the family. It's just a whole lot of shit going on that happened and that's taking place right now. And it could be happening right now in the 3D. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to do a part 2 if I end up getting more messages. This is like part 2 of the Finding Nemo, all right? So now they taking me to movie scenes. So yeah, hopefully that resonated. If it did, like and subscribe to my channel. If it didn't, leave it out and tap into the next series. All right. And thanks for tapping in. Love, peace, and light.